Hey guys, it's me again, and as you can see, today's video is a bit different. One of my big passions is drawing, and so I thought I'd film myself drawing Paige from Daredevil. And I'm not good at this commentary thing, I mostly mumble, and that's why I have notes on the side that I'm reading right now. So I'm just going to talk about stuff and probably separate it into topics and stuff, but okay, first, I'm currently watching a season 2 of Daredevil, and it is absolutely amazing. The characters, the villains are villain. The plot, the fighting is the absolute best, and I absolutely just adore it. And I also adore Jessica Jones, which I have finished, and I'm anticipating the second season, which I really, really want, and I want it now. And that's why I'm drawing Karen. I have done a Matt Murdock piece, and I'm going to show it at the end of my video. So if you want to see that, stick to the end, or just go visit my Instagram, which I will link down below. And I am so proud of that piece because it's a multimedia piece. I used Copic markers and Faber-Castell Polychromos coloring pencils. Yeah, and just that, and I'm really, really proud of it. So what else? So let's talk about the drawing or the piece, and it's just a basic drawing of Karen that I drew, and I based it off a drawing I found online. Most of it, if not all my drawings, I do in my sketchbook, because I call it sketchbook, but it's really just a place to keep them safe, because I don't like to have loose pieces all over the place, which I do for, like, the bigger drawings. So what else? Yeah, so as I said, I used Copic markers and Faber-Castell Polychromos, I can never say that right, in the video. And I will I will say all the colors down there, and all the names and stuff, so if anyone wants to, use the same colors or anything, they'll know. So the technique I used for the skin is one that it's like you apply the shadows in purple in BVO2 and BVO00, I think. And then I just went from lightest to darkest, even though I usually do darkest to lightest, but I find this technique just is easier. It's much, much easier because I then can all blend the colors, and if I mess up, I can just go back. And yeah, I did fix a few things after I finished the hair and stuff. I did add a bit of shadow with pencil after I was done filming. I did some eyeshadow, I did color lips. What else? Again, I'm not good at this commentary thing. I'm really bad. I just mumble. Oh yes, I did add some blush because in the photo, she does have some, like, really strong pink cheeks, and I can never get that right, so it does look a bit off in the video. For the eyes, in some pictures she has turquoise eyes, in others she has blue, and I was like, oh, let's do some turquoise, yeah, that'll be cool. And then it didn't go so well because I used the wrong shade, so I was like, I made a mistake, so I went over it. I did blue, because in the picture it did look a bit more blue than turquoise, so I used a darker blue to cover up the turquoise, and I then went with a lighter blue, and I just left the holes, not the holes, the light bits already there because I don't have a jelly roll pen, so I just leave them like it is. And for the eyebrows, I did color it in one shade, and then I went back and colored it another shade because I felt it didn't match the hair color. And for the hair color, I know I started using a Y00, and that was a mistake. It was almost a mistake because I got to cover it up, but I thought it'd be a really good color for the light sources, but it didn't work, so I just ended up using a buttercup yellow. And yeah, I didn't know how to color blonde hair because often my characters are brunettes. So I was like, I don't know how to do this, and I just grabbed random colors that I thought would look good, and I just smushed them all together and hoped it would work, and it did, and it looked amazing, and I'm really proud of myself. I did look up though a few sources to find out how I could draw blonde hair, and that did help me pick what colors I could use and could not use because of things. The lighting in this video is a bit off. I just noticed that. It is really off. It does start off bright and then goes a different direction. I guess that was just the lighting I was working with, but I promise it should get better in the future. You see, I'm not good at this. What else? Oh, I didn't add a background to it because I just didn't know what I would put in the background. At first I thought, oh, I'll do the same thing I did with the Matt Murdock piece and put in bits from the opening of the show, but I thought the red wouldn't really look good with the blue of the sweater, and if I did in blue, it would just, you know, the sweater's blue, the background's blue, it wouldn't really go well. So I just left it white, and I might go over it in the future. I might do it something else in the background, but right now it's just gonna stay blank for now. What else? Oh, yes, I did go watch Captain America Civil War the other day, and it was the best comic book movie ever. Not best comic book movie, but best Marvel comic book movie in my opinion, because oh man, it was amazing, and I'll talk about more in my spoiler-free review. That should be up after this, I think. I don't know. All I know is that the movie inspired me to make some Captain America Civil War art, and if anyone has any suggestions whether I should draw just like one single character or draw them all, which is going to be a challenge because I'm not good at laying out multiple characters in one piece. So yeah, I would like to draw Scarlet Witch first because I just liked Scarlet Witch. I liked her outfit. I liked the way they developed her as a character. Like, you see her guilt as soon as she does that thing she does in the movie, and all I'm gonna say is that Scarlet Witch and Vision forever. Oh god, I really like that bit of the film. What else? I don't think I have a whole lot to say besides the fact that I almost messed up the hair on the drawing. Now that I notice, is like on the bottom bit of the drawing, I did make a mistake with hair, laying out my beige, or whatever color it was, sort of in the middle because of the light. And I was like, oh, I messed this up, so I just added a darker color under the yellows. And as you can see, I'm just adding that color right now. And I did realize that it looked quite plain, and it was just one solid color in some areas, so I did use the Polychromos to draw a few predominant lines and that sort of stuff. I'm saying I'm a lot, aren't I? Yes, I am. I did use a skin-colored Polychromos to add some shadows to the skin, and that worked out pretty well. Yeah, it did. And as you can see, sometimes you'll see me looking back on my sketchbook because it does have a page where you can see Copic color chart, and it's basically where I'll have my Copic colors so I can use as a reference. I do know a lot of people print out a chart and they fill in the colors, but I feel like that wouldn't work for me just because I find this way better because I can just catalog my colors and I know which colors they are, and for the dark colors they might cover up the text and things, and I just find it more convenient to have it in my sketchbook. I think that's it for the video. I'm just gonna leave it here, and yeah, leave me suggestions of what I should draw next. I'm probably gonna do a Civil War piece, but give me themes, like, can you draw something to do with marine life? I don't know. That's just an example. Please don't ask me to draw it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next video.